Some quick work on simplifying trigonometric functions here. What am I going to do here? You know what? I'm just going to treat this like it's an algebra problem. That's how I'm going to solve this. So, or like any other problem. We don't have common denominator. I'm going to try to get a common denominator. And the common denominator is going to be this times this. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to multiply this piece right here by 1 using, think about this. This is just 1, isn't it? It's really important that we can see that. That cosine x over cosine x, anything over itself is 1, isn't it? Exception of 0. And then here I'm going to multiply this side by 1 using 1 minus sine x over 1 minus sine x. Is that cool? I think that's okay. So this is what I'm asking you to buy with me. And if it's that obvious to you, I apologize. But I want to make sure we get this. The reason I can do this is because I'm just multiplying this by 1. I have all these teachers, like, they tell their students, they're like, well, whatever you multiply the numerator by, multiply the denominator by that. And the student says, well, why do you do that? And it's like, shut up, Billy, just do what I say. It's because they don't know why. And the reason it's okay is it's the multiplicative identity. You're just multiplying by 1. Nothing's happening, right? So knowing that little tidbit there might help us. So I'm gonna go ahead and multiply across here, and I'm gonna get cosine times cosine is cosine, right? Is cosine squared x. Cosine times cosine is cosine squared x, not cosine x squared. That's a different argument, right? This piece right here is called the argument. So, and then this is, look at this for a second. This is negative sine x. So negative sine x times 1 is minus sine x, isn't it? Because we're multiplying negative sine x times positive 1. And then we're going to multiply negative sine x times negative sine x, which is positive sine, right? Sine x times sine x is sine squared x, right? Not sine x squared. It's a big difference. And at the bottom, I'm not going to put these, I'm not going to multiply this together. I could, but there's no need to, I don't think. So I'll have cosine x, which is what we anticipated. It's this one, isn't it? Times 1 minus sine x. And I think if you look carefully, so look at this for a second. We know these Pythagorean identities, right? A squared plus b squared is c squared, but we don't say it that way anymore. We say cosine squared x plus sine squared x is equal to 1. Well, look, we have cosine squared x here, and we have sine squared x here. So this whole thing, this piece plus this piece is positive 1, right? I had this plus this is equal to 1. I'm using that replacement value. So it is 1. If you don't mind, I'm just going to rearrange these pieces. It doesn't matter. I have a positive 1 here. I'm not going to get rid of my positive 1. I'm just going to put it here. And hopefully you can see that we have a factor here. So this just goes to 1 over cosine x. Look, hell, we're here. We might as well finish it completely. So 1 over cosine x, we agree, is secant of x, isn't it? So there's our answer. All right. Hope that was really helpful, you guys. I'm going to go back to the advice thing, where my advice to you is, 1, make sure you have memorized your fundamental trigonometric identities. Go to any trigonometry book. They're somewhere in those chapters on trigonometry. Write them down, put them on cards, get them memorized, because you'll start to see these pieces. And the second thing is, don't overthink it. Think of this more as algebra, because that's all we did here. I just did this as a math problem. I really did this problem like this. I said, you know, what is 1/5 minus 1/3? And all I did here, if you look at this, this is exactly what I did. I said, I'm going to multiply by 1 on this side. I'm going to multiply by 3 over 3. Why did I use this one? Because I have this 3 here, don't I? And then on this opposite side, I was like, you know what, I'm going to multiply this one by 5 over 5. And you're, why'd you choose 5? Because of this 5, right? And then we ended up getting 3/15 minus 5/15. Or the way I did it in the problem above is I just did 3 minus 5 over 15. And why am I showing you this? Because I'm just trying to illustrate to you that a lot of this advanced math that we do is really based on very, very fundamental and basic arithmetic. but we're so caught up in the big math of it that we forget to look at this. And when you do, you come out looking like a genius, and that's what you are. So good for you. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Your comments are always welcome, and I truly appreciate the support.